wanted to be a drummer. There's yeah. But the other bloke that's in it, welcome here too, mate. Yeah, look, it's a bit thorny because I'm a big fan of the oil. I've went and seen them a number of times, showing workers, and all the places down there when they come in. So it's great that they've come down here and did their exhibition down here. So yeah, look, it's great to see you down here, and hopefully you come down here when you do your talk, mate, because no doubt I'll interview a few people here. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll do my welcome to the country, and then you can get on with whatever's going to happen. Unfortunately, I can't say because I've got other commitments. Sorry, Rob. But I've got Christmas to do with all that stuff on, so you've got to give me priorities right, eh? But anyways, look, I'm going to do my welcome to the country. Yolanga, Nagami, Nalama Yui, Mige, Girigas, Nangan, Nan, Bilili, Nagaban, Ni Yalabi, Delabora, Ni Nangan, Banzai, Nan, Malai, Ni Yui, Mige, Yolanga, Yolanga. Welcome to the country, welcome to land. The land we are meeting on tonight is the land of the Darrell people. We are a very strong Aboriginal community, we're still here, we've survived, and as I say, get used to it. I'd like to pay my respects to my elders, past and present. My elders are the people that show me who I am as an Aboriginal person, to be proud as an Aboriginal person, and to go forward. Without their perseverance, fight, endurance, the walks, the talks, I don't know where I'd be, so, but I can say that about Midnight Oil too. Without their stories that they're told about some of the Aboriginal songs that they've put out, great songs. So I thank them for what they've done too for our Aboriginal community. So let's thank Oil again. We know we're a multicultural society in Illawarra. We come from all parts of the world, and I think that's what makes Illawarra a unique place. You just got to go to places around in Illawarra, different foods, and all that kind of stuff. And it's great that people come to this country, make their country their home, and but always remember, this is Aboriginal land, will always be Aboriginal land. And as I said, I just like to welcome Midnight Oil here, and I hope that they come back and we can see them in their glory, because they are one of Australia's best bands. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Before I ask Jim to come and speak and Rob Hurst, I'd like to introduce the Conservatory Community Choir, conducted by operatic soprano Rachel Pate, to perform Rivers on Red and Petal Bridge. fortunate to be able to present it to the Wollongong community, to our regional community, because it is the last leg of the tour. And we're also very fortunate to have both Jim Nagini and Rob Hurst here to say a few words about the exhibition in this final stage. So I'd like to invite Jim to come and open the exhibition officially.
Thank you very much. Welcome. So, I was walking down the street the other day in Thurl, going down the IGA, as you do, and the thought came to me, how the fuck did the world end up with Donald Trump? Yeah, I thought I'd better get you on the side. I found a quote somewhere the other day that felt appropriate for tonight and also for what I just said. It goes like this. There will be rebels. They will live in the shadows. They will be the renegade painters, sculptors, poets, writers, journalists, musicians, actors, dancers, organisers, activists, mystics, intellectuals and other outcasts who are willing to accept personal sacrifice. They will not surrender their integrity, creativity, independence and finally their souls. They will speak the truth. The state will have little tolerance of them. They will be poor. The wider society will be conditioned by mass propaganda to write them off as parasites or traitors. They will keep alive what is left of dignity and freedom. Perhaps one day they will rise up and triumph. But one does not live in poverty and on the margins of society because of that certainty of success. One lives like that because to collaborate with radical evil is to become a captive. It is to give up the moral autonomy that makes us human. The rebels will be our hub. So that's sort of how I feel about it. Anyway, there you go. This, everything. We've come here tonight to my hometown to experience the sacred objects of Wollongong, lovingly collected by a resident bowerbird / drummer / songwriter / historian Rob, and our new High Plains drifter curator and previous Illawarra celebrity, Russ Heathcote. Big hand for those two guys, huh? At first, I believe that the curatorial prerequisite for items in this exhibition was that they had to come out of Rob Hurst's attic. But it's clear some other objects have been collected along the way. Someone once said that the Oils weren't a band, they were a movement, a political movement of some kind. Well, I'm not so sure about that, more like flesh and blood to me. But what I do know is that any band is a higher thing, a higher power, more than the 5 or 6 individuals involved. And somehow Rob and Ross, either by sleight of hand or design, has succeeded in showing all of this in this exhibition. So yeah, big hand for them. So I just wanted to say, I'll keep it short. So me and my therapist would like to thank my brothers Rob, Peter, Martin, Bones, Skipper, Gary and Bear, and all their partners, and Arlene and Craig and Michael and Motto, and all of you over the years that I have mentioned, for sharing this unique experience of being in the band. The Oils played in Wollongong many times. Actually, our first ever show as the band Farm in the mid-70s with Peter as singer for the first time. It was a Coronel School of Arts. Just across the road from Bristol. You can't miss it. Over the years, we played at the Legion, Steelers Idol, Shellheart Workers many times. And I'm really fond of the place now. Once I did a solo show with my band, The Family Dog in Yalla, in the Woolshed. Do you remember that place? And the power cut out, and there was a huge thunderstorm. And it was a very electric band, so it was a very big issue that we weren't going to be electric. Anyway, a bluegrass band supported us. So we borrowed their banjo, guitar and double bass and moved from the stage right down in the audience to play. We played acoustic to about 25 bewildered people. The woolshed is just that, it's a woolshed with a rusty tin roof, so you couldn't hear much of the sound because of the sound of the rain. We were getting a big spread up. The humidity, folk electricity in the air was building, and the heat was coming to an end. People were sitting around getting into it with candles lit, having buttered toast on gingham serviettes and drinking cups of tea, CWA style. So I finished the set with a solo version of the Midnight Oil song Shakers and Movers. By now, a big oils fan with a huge alcohol level by the name of Jamie that lived close to us on the dance floor, or what we call it. Like a new and unpaid band member. He starts to dance along with me in a Garrett-style arm dance, like a salted grasshopper moving into the kill. I moved towards him and I danced along with him and his male sometimes too, and I looked into his eyes and I'm singing, I can shake, I can move, but I can't do without your love. It all goes to show that the oils were a band that you could check out of, but you could never leave. And Wollongong is just that kind of place too. There's a list of gigs on panel down here. I'm told it's incomplete. Some shows are undocumented, but I have stood before it previous nights with a mixture of pride and exhaustion. My daughter Alice is here tonight, and I'd like to mention her and my son Sam and their mum Claire, all who supported me so much during 25 years with a man that's listed here and the touring recording cycle and beyond. Thank you. So I'm closing, I'll get off, later I'll get on, but I've written a special poem for this occasion, inspired by August Blackman, who's Kiana's resident poet laureate, I'm told. And here it goes, it's called I Have Nothing to Declare. The hum of monitors, the whistling of amps, God's thunderburst fury under the park hands of lamps. I have nothing to declare, I have nothing to declare. Catching the aeroplane at Birdtwit, packed like sardines in the tin, watching baggage handlers mishandling in the whisper of a wind, and the customs man looking at you like something the cat dragged in. I have nothing to declare, I have nothing to declare. It's all about being on the road, by the way, you don't know. In the triangle of broken promises, in limbo, ever circling but never arriving, betwixt airport, gig and hotel bed, somehow always looking at the back of Peter Garrett's head. I have nothing to declare, I have nothing to declare. A wake-up call here, a hasty sound check there, and that magic moment when magic falls from the air. The crystal revelation in the studio or veranda, anywhere, in a backstage rider that summons juices, real food, and chairs. I have nothing to declare, I have nothing to declare. Pray for the partner, bound to be lonely, and pray for the player, far from family and home. As Shane Howard once crowed, and he should know, it's the Faustian pact, his life on the road. I have nothing to declare, I have nothing to declare. A career that crawls forward with no sense of a wind or bathing in its strange sunlight, despite darkness deepening. And the floor that rotates when the whiskey's kicking in, I have nothing to declare. I have nothing to declare. And the road took those sleepless foot soldiers so that we might rock, broke their bodies and their minds, lip-hole, curve and jock, and countless more besides. To the crowds that were nature with their hard-earned on the line, bought the album, sang the songs, took the vows sublime. Thank you. And in the city of steel, where the wolves might just one day might get over the line. And so, I'd like to thank the Darwell people for the use of the hall tonight, and Vivian and John and everyone at the gallery, and all of you that came. So, I declare the show open after Rob says his bit. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Maybe you can put some music to that and give it the next one of fun. I'd like to ask Rob Hurst to come up and make a few comments as well. Rob.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Jim. So great to have Jim open our show in his hometown. And what do you think of the choir? Oil and Greater Wollongong go back a long way. I actually learned how to swim in Austin near Pool. It was rather a brutal technique. It was perfected by one George Luck, who later on I found out was a Commonwealth Games champion, because Paul Green and I were playing a little gig at the Heritage Hotel in Bulli, and I said that I learned how to swim, which basically meant that I jumped in and George Luck moved backwards slowly. And I learned how to swim. It was an effective but brutal way. And so someone yelled out, "Yeah, that's George Luck. He was a local hero." So I was taught by the best. And then later, as Jim mentioned, Cornwall Hall. Jim and I had put an ad in the Sydney Morning Herald for a singer for a little band called Farm that we had. Along came 3 vocalists to audition. Peter Garrett got the job. He was already older than us, and he still is. He was, back then it was an advantage. He turned up in his old Peugeot 404, auditioned by singing Locomotive Breath by Jethro Tull and the Slow Blues. He said, "Where are the gigs?" I said, "We have gigs," because myself and Craig Alexander had organised a South Coast tour, stopping off at Cornwall and then Nara School of Arts and then down to Pambula, Tathra, Bega. And the reason we've done that is the classic catch-22. No promoter would give us a gig, and of course we couldn't get a gig because we didn't have any gigs. So anyway, we did the gig at Cornwall. Jim omitted to say that there were about 12 people there. We set up our camps, our tents on the beach afterwards, and we set our tents here and Pete set his tent up over there. And the only time he came over to speak to his new band was to say, "Rob, if it doesn't pick up, I'm going home." Fortunately, the following night, at Nara School of Arts, we had over 200 people. So Peter Garrett stayed. Then, of course, our next connection with Wollongong was much later. By then, we had a manager, a real manager, called Gary Morris. Yeah, and Gary said, there's two towns in New South Wales that you guys have to play and play and play until you crack them. And we weren't sure whether that meant they cracked us or the audience or both. One of them was Newcastle, and the other was Wollongong. So his idea was that every week we would go back every Saturday, which we did in Newcastle. We played this place called the Ambassador nightclub up there, and in Wollongong we came down and played at Wollongong Leagues with a 3-piece band called The Numbers. And our crowd started off quite well and diminished every night. I said to Gary, maybe we're in the wrong place, and he said maybe yes. So we moved to Dapto Beach Club, full house. Sometimes it's all to do with position. After all that work, we have the most incredible loyal audience in Wollongong, and some of those folks we've already met tonight. When I say we, it's not just Jim and I who are here tonight. Bonesy Hillman has come all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And we also have Martin Rossi over there. Arlene Brooks is here as well, who's There's some folks here we have to thank. I think Jim mentioned Vivian and John, Louise as well, of course, from Wollongong Art Gallery. And all the staff and volunteers here, thank you so much for this. We are ending this little exhibition tour here in Wollongong. It started, as John said, a couple of years ago in my hometown of Manly. It started off really small. First of all, it was just a few stickers and t-shirts and old posters from the late 70s and 80s up on a wall. But the more we found, and other members of the band came in and donated stuff, and fans came out of the woodwork and they collected stuff. And we had the great good fortune of having 2 new films made for it. Rob Hamlin's here tonight. He made a film about the making of the 10 to 1 album in 1982 in London. You've got to check that out. Also, Ray Arnold has this amazing film, which will be a much longer version of the film, but there's a short version of Ray's film, an incredible film that we didn't know existed, which documents the band around about the time of the Red Sails and Sunset album. So there's 2 new films. If you've got time, maybe not tonight, we're just going to eat, drink and be merry, but you know, this exhibition is going to be here until February. And so if you get a chance, if you're a local, to drop in, there's films to see, there's everything here from the Exxon banners to the sorry suits from the closing ceremony of the Olympics. There's the first song that we ever recorded, and probably shouldn't have, that we recorded on headphones downstairs. And La pièce de résistance is something called Rob's Folly, which is that big upturned road case with the sticky carpet. It sits on timber that actually comes from the Royal Angela Hotel in Narrabeen. And the idea was that you walk inside and you stick to the carpet. We've anointed already with the local beer, so it's sticky and smells a bit. And there's arms that stick out from the side of the end. And the idea was, if you weren't there at Dapto Leeds or Shell Harbour Workers, or even way back at Wollongong Leeds, this will give you an idea of what it was like to see not just our band, but all those amazing bands that, you know, had this incredible circuit back then. And that was why I think the bands from that era played such good music and were so tough. And I'm talking, of course, about our friends in Cold Chisel and the Angels and Rose Tattoo and Dragon and MySix and Angels, everything and so on and so on. It was an amazing era. And for non-countdown bands like ourselves, we love Molly dearly, but this wasn't our thing. We had to find a way of getting around that, and also the fact that commercial radio wouldn't touch us. So we found public radio, and we found playing 180 gigs a year in places like Wollongong, Newcastle, and eventually all over the country did the trick. Thank you so much for coming down to our opening night and our last port of call. After Manly, we went to Newcastle, and then we went to Melbourne, Victoria Arts Centre, then we went to Canberra, and then we went to Wagga, and then we went to Noosa, and here we are in the Gong. Downstairs is the best room we've had so far to exhibit this stuff we've collected. And believe me, that's only part of it. It's amazing how much stuff came out of the woodwork. We've had people like Andrew Denton introduce our shows. We've had H.D. Nelson. We've had Ian and JC from Powderfinger here in Lisbon. We've had George Negus, of all people, in Canberra. We've had Chris and Andrew from the Chaser in Melbourne. But I think tonight feels like the friendliest, the best night we've had so far. Thanks so much for coming in.
I'd now like to introduce Ryan Clapham, aka Dobby, to perform Bits of Burning.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Cool. First of all, I'd just like to say I'm so honored to be here, and it's such a great turnout, and it's so great to see this together. Such loyal fans for Midnight Oil. They're a fantastic band, and they've left such a massive impact on Wollongong. I was born and raised in Wollongong. We're on Dharawal country,
to the exhibition over the next 3 months. So if you're interested, please go down to the front desk and have a look, see what other programs are available. I'd like to also, in particular, advise you about the colour wheel, Jim G's electric guitar orchestra. The performance is on Friday the 9th, and there's still tickets available, so there's going to be a problem. So just to remind you, other public programs and Jim G's colour wheel, Friday the 9th of December. If you're interested, make some inquiries at the front desk, and because of us, there's still some tickets available for that. I'd like to thank Ross Whitaker, the curator of Legends in my Own. Ross has been here all week, setting up the exhibition downstairs. And I'd also like to thank Graham Poole, who's done a tremendous job. Really helping us out. Thank you, Graham. I'd like to thank the staff of the gallery. These exhibitions are always a lot of work put together, so Vivian, Louise, Julie, the whole team, Millie, the whole team works very hard to put them on forward. So thank you very much. And all finally, I'd like to thank the friends of the Wollongong Gallery. They do a tremendous job supporting us throughout the year, and in particular, with things like supply of wines and so on. And with that, this is also like to thank Chill's Wines and Ballard Brewing Company. So the exhibition's open.